Alright, and I'm back again for episode 2. This episode is probably actually worse, or at least is either equal or worse to the first one. Well, you know what I mean. Well, anyway, we'll get into it. But continuing what I said in the last commentary for episode 1, obviously I don't even get what the point of adding another logo in here was. I guess I just wanted to sound more impressive. I don't know. Alright, anyway, the,
previously on Lyoko Abridged series.
Alright, yeah, whatever. Alright, another useless joke right here, alright. Back to the advice, obviously don't use Windows Movie Maker, use any other program but that. This does not include Windows Live Movie Maker, you can use that if you're used to it, because the program does run very well. Second advice, don't do this alone. That was my first and biggest mistake. I decided to do this entire series up until about episode 5 alone. In which case I finally got Godzilla 419 on the cast, and from there the series has just been going upward each episode. Another stupid joke. That hit close attention. That joke is actually replicated in a few episodes later on. Of course, it's not as stupid at that time. It's actually funny. Very bad Windows Movie Maker editing right there. I could have, instead of doing frame by frame editing, I could have just click. I could have just done this. Click. Click. I don't get the point of that. I don't even know why I put that in there, because he gave me the joke anyway. But anyway, that reverse thing, I could have just done this. Here's how easy I can do that in Adobe. Or in Windows Movie Maker, if you have that, you gotta do it frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame. And to do that little thing can take you about 30 minutes. Or in Adobe, all I gotta do is move the mouse, get the cut tool, cut where it starts, cut where it's gonna end, copy it, paste it a few times. One in the middle, right click, go to speed, click reverse, click enter, render it, and there you go. That's it. And literally that took me 30 seconds. And here's where Orc speaks in subtitle for the first time, and there's my god-awful sissy voice, and she is now voiced by Anita665. Yeah, I guess my Italian voice kind of got a little better there, but I think at that point I was just like, what the fuck am I saying? Bad voice dubbing. Christ, I sucked at getting lip synchronization. Which goes back to the point, Windows Movie Maker sucks.
Ah, crap, not this again.
That's my favorite gag right there.
I'm gonna have to send you to Odd because he's not having any help with the Super Mario Brothers stuff.
Alrighty. Subtitles once again, and actually, believe it or not, because so far I've only remade the first episode just because the first episode was just such an atrocity to me. I actually, in the remake of the first episode, was able to actually provide a valid reason for why Orc speaks through subtitles, and that's, trying to think, I believe it's, what the hell was it? Alright, here comes probably the most pointless and most out of context sequence in the entire series thus far. I mean, this scene has absolutely no context to the series whatsoever. It's just completely and utterly random. So if any of you are like wondering what the hell is it for, just take my advice. It has no purpose or being in there. This is not a backstory in any way. The reason Oric's subtitle, it was like a funny reason where it like makes no sense in some other occasions, but the way I described it makes sense for how Oric speaks subtitle, but what the hell was that reason? I think it was something like, what the hell was it? Alright, it'll come to me, but alright. I gotta check. Good thing is this can just keep going without me. I don't know why. Alright, while I'm doing this commentary, I'm kind of listening to it a little bit,
Come on, this is not fair. I got to be a freaking captain, got to be a freaking samurai. You know you say freaking a lot, right, Odd? Now that you both there, go and find the hot girl that's in Lyoko. Well, I want a 2-piece of a toast. Because of the stupid gloves.
That's my favorite gag right there, and that actually, if you've been my subscriber for more than about 4 years, that gag originated from my another thing I did with Code Lyoko called Code Lyoko Deleted Scenes, which is a if you know Tornus7, he did those Avatar deleted scenes, in which basically he just uses clips from Avatar and mixes them with sound bites from like other movies or TV shows or whatever, and you know, lines them up perfectly, and it's just freaking hilarious. Like, scene where, like, I don't really want to get into it because I'll, like, take up the rest of my time. And again, another pointless scene that just, like, truly at this point, the story is just going absolutely nowhere. It's just random shit. Alright, yeah, okay, I just remembered, or it can't, the explanation I came up with in the revamped episode 1, or it can't speak because whoever, like, is the first person to, well, whoever takes the, like, the dog, Kiwi, to the scanner has to sacrifice their voice for 5 episodes. I don't know, it truly, given what I had to work with these other episodes, it was the best explanation I could come up with. And, you know, just an epic fail compilation right here. And, some Godzilla 1998 sound effects right here. If you don't know what that movie is, just watch Godzilla 419's review of it. It's, the way I describe it, a good monster movie, but a terrible Godzilla film. Trust me. If you're a fan of Godzilla and haven't seen it, don't watch it unless you just want to watch a decent monster movie that's incorrectly titled. Again, no words because Movie Maker sucks. God, seriously. Okay, I don't get the point of that. But again, does anyone truly get the point of this franchise? Because I don't. Okay, so we're just gonna continue right along here, and pointless shot, but music. Different music for the little transitions right there, because like I stated in the first episode commentary, originally I used the actual music when it showed the transitions, but Moonscoop said, hell no, you're not putting the video on YouTube if you do that. So I had to go back and change those poorly. Again, another joke with absolutely no point whatsoever.
Hey, you weren't eating it, so I was going to eat it.
I was always very interested to meet you. Give me some sugar, baby.
Again, I don't get that.
Sorry, Lita, how that new program.
Alright, this joke is. This actually is a little shout out to my series I have on my other channel, dgoldnycabr.com. There you go. There's the Zelda music again. But this is a little call out to my AGK series that I have running on my other channel. That I said, I'm not saying it again. Yeah. It's also, I believe, the first time I used footage from the movie Downfall. And there's my very bad typing right there.
Nope, can't think of anything.
Another transition within 3 minutes. That's my favorite music to use, actually, right there. And and I believe we're almost at the end of the episode. But at this point, actually, we're on the second part of we're on part 2 of the series prequel, so, yeah. A little music from The Last Airbender, the movie trailer. And if you all noticed, I don't want to hear any complaints about it. I do like that movie. You don't, fuck you. That movie was still closer to its original to the series it was based off than Dragon Ball Evolution, and that's the only thing I need to support my opinion. And I believe that is literally stock footage cut direct. This entire credits were completely just cut from the original and just copied into this video. They did not bother typing up new credits. And you can see that because when you take a video that you previously exported with Movie Maker and put it in a video you're exporting with Movie Maker, Movie Maker deliberately makes the quality of that re-exported video lower, so you can tell where it's been re-exported to kind of be like, yeah, you suck.